Shall we begin? Let's begin now.
What's up? What's up? What's up? I tried to hit the mark, but then whatever. What's up with your friend? How y'all doing? Y'all alright? Y'all cool? Y'all chilling? Y'all living? That is awesome. I'm reacting to I found a dead girl's body in the bushes from I was about to say Mr. Netman from One C Entertainment. Check his videos out. So let's get to it.
I used to live in this small, sleepy forest town, which at the time was notorious for being the most boring place to raise a family in the Midwest. That never bothered me very much. I liked the isolation, privacy, and the knowledge that those late-breaking violent stories you hear on the news would never involve us. I lived about a minute away from a large open field, where I could easily walk for about 15 minutes without ever having to set foot on concrete. One day last summer, I was taking my dog Oscar for a walk across the field, pretty early in the morning as I usually did. But today, something happened to catch my eye immediately after I went through the fence. About 15 meters to the left of the entry gate is an old fishing pit that was surrounded by overgrown bushes with barbed wire. So I heard something rustling from the undergrowth.
Oh, you did?
I stopped to investigate.
Oh.
I noticed the outline of someone standing under the shadows of the trees, staring at me without moving. Completely taken aback. So
I wasn't gonna pause. But who the freak was that? Was that figure in the trees? Who was that? Who was that? Who was that? You better keep walking. You better not go investigate. Investigate anymore. Please don't.
Unnerved, I decided to just keep walking my dog as if I hadn't
Woo,
seen
I'm glad
anything.
you did.
I usually play music on my phone, but after that chilling encounter, I had no intention of doing so, just in case that person decided to try and come at me from behind. After walking for another 15 minutes, I completed my loop around the field and was making my way back when I noticed a tall man walking from the grassy area around the fishing pit to the gate.
No.
It was hard to tell because of the distance, but I would say he was around 30 years old and well built. I made sure to keep my distance and decided to play fetch with my dog for a while and give him time to leave.
So he gonna stay out there.
My gut feeling was telling me that it wasn't a good idea to approach him. After a short while, I made sure
you better go home. Go home, Roger. Go home.
And reattached his leash. As we were making our way out of the field through the gate where we originally entered, Oscar started pulling at his leash and sniffing around the bushes where I had first noticed the silhouette
Oscar,
of the man.
that's not your business, bro.
I tugged at the leash and called my dog's name, but he refused to obey, which was strange because he usually didn't give me any trouble. I walked towards him to grab his collar, nervously scanning the area again for the strange man, when I noticed a piece of blue cloth on the other side of the barbed wire divider that surrounds the fishing pit. I tied my dog to a nearby stump, carefully climbed over the fence, and went to investigate. This next part is very difficult for me to recount.
This dude.
Because while a part of me is pleased my actions that day brought light to a violent crime and brought closure, however horrific, to someone's family, another part of me wishes I had just been less patient and kept tugging at my dog, because the nightmares have yet to stop.
This man don't got no shoes.
There was a body of a young girl covered in bruises all over her face and lacerations to her wrists. Fresh blood was pooling under the gash in her neck. Her eyes were all puffy, like she had been crying for a very long time. I couldn't even begin to imagine what she had been put through. After calling the police, I sat by the gate and waited what was probably only about 8 minutes, but it felt like a lifetime.
Police
Though
would
I
take way
obviously
too
knew
long.
she was dead, when I overheard the ambulance attendant confirm it, I threw up all over the grass. The
You
police tried asking me questions, and I told them what I could
He
recall
should have
about the
thought when he
stranger,
first saw it.
while my dog whined and tried to nuzzle me while I sat on the grass. A week later, I read in the newspaper that the young girl was a 12-year-old named Megan that had gone missing no more than 5 minutes away from my house. She had been sexually assaulted before being murdered.
Ooh.
After 3
Oh my
months of
goodness.
continuous searching, nobody matched the vague description of the man I had given the police. More than a few times, I've noticed people in my own town giving me sideways glances that feel more like suspicion than pity, and that's almost more than I can bear. Please just remember to keep things in perspective. No matter how shitty a day you're having, however many trivial inconveniences you have to endure, you were at least lucky enough not to have found a dead child while enjoying your daily routine. My thoughts and prayers go out to that poor girl's family.
Man, that'd be the worst case scenario.
Discover how we got over 1 million subscribers on
The worst case scenario. Just to random rock up on a dead body. Not just a dead body, but a child dead body. Oh my gosh. You would have never known that if you weren't out there investigating. What made it worse, you jumped the fence just to check it out. And what made it even worse, you didn't even go home when you seen the dude. You just kept on playing. If that was me in that situation, I would have took Oscar, okay, back to the house. I would be like, nope, I see a black figure in the bushes, and they keep looking at me, and I'm keep looking at them, and I'm not finna play fetch today, okay? We play fetch in the house. How about that? Yeah, we gonna play fetch in the house, Oscar. Cause today we ain't going outside, buddy. So, until next time, Retro Fam, if you guys enjoy my video, if you guys was entertained, subscribe to my channel. I try to post every other week. Peace, love, and all the good things that goes with it. I am out.